Today we'll be checking out the Magento 2 Multi-Vendor Marketplace Advanced Booking System that basically introduces the new product type, that's the booking product type, which allows the marketplace sellers to sell booking services as a product. Now your customers can easily purchase and book everything online, including appointments, event tickets, rental products, hotels, tables, etc. And it basically creates a dynamic booking and a reservation system, or what we say as that it would basically create or convert the store into a dynamic event driven site. Now this booking product type lets the vendors to manage all the necessary details of the booking products, like the date of availability, slot period, stock value, and price settings, and much more. So in today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you the workflow of this particular plugin while I've created this particular appointment product type, or the booking product type, and I'll be showing you the workflow at the customer's end, and then I'll show you how the marketplace vendor would be able to set this appointment booking product type there using the plugin itself. So before I proceed further, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then kindly do give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I've logged into my customer account here, and I'm on the booking product section, and here I'm on the appointment or the dental checkup appointment product type right now. That's of the type of the appointment there. So here's the product name there, as you can see at the top. We have the price for the same. Here you can see the location where actually this particular dental appointment can be accessed. We can view it on map by tapping here on the view map link that we have, and that will bring up the particular location of the same. Now let's get back. Now, apart from the location of this particular booking product type for the appointment, here you can see that we have the contact info. Now, this contact info can be set up for everyone or for the logged in users only. Now, this allows you to contact the particular vendor for this particular appointment booking type that he has created. You can set up the subject, the query, and you can submit it, and this would be sent out to the respective vendor who has created this particular appointment booking product type. So if you have any queries, you can use the contact us button to access the particular vendor there. Then you can check the availability of the slots that are there. So here you can see that today we have the slots between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. We can see we can see the slots that are available for each of the days of the week there. Now this depends upon the setting that the vendor has set up for the appointment booking type. He can also set the appointment booking type enable for each day of the week, or he can set some of the days as closed as well, and each can have the different stock units as well. And now below that you can see that we have the time duration for each of the slot there, that's for 50 minutes. And then we have the book and appointment section, wherein the customer can choose the date, can choose the slot according to the date that he has chosen, and can make a booking thereafter. So to make a booking, he just needs to tap here on the book now button, and that would add this particular product into the cart. So we have added the dental checkup appointment to our cart, as you can see. So here we can see the details are the same. The booking date is 25th May 2021. The booking slot is at 3 p.m. and the amount is for $50 there. Let's proceed to the checkout now. So that's how the customers can easily with the details, the contact info, the rest of the options there, the slots, and can choose their slots very easily, and can make a checkout thereafter, and can make an appointment booking very easily within your marketplace web store. So here on the order summary as well, you can find the dental checkup appointment, the product type, and the amount there, the booking date and the booking slot there. The customer just needs to choose his payment method, and he just needs to tap on the place order button. Now after the placing of the order by the customer can view the complete details of the appointment that he has booked under his my order history there. and the same is then visible, or the order that the customer has placed is then visible to the marketplace vendor as well, and under his marketplace account there. So the order has been placed. The order number is 602 in the last, and let's with the order history here for the same order there. So I'll just tap on that. So here we have the product that we have purchased, the dental checkup appointment. The amount is $50. Here's the booking date and the booking slot, and the seller or the vendor of this particular product, or the appointment booking product type is the Shoppers Mart. Now this particular order is then visible to the marketplace vendor under his account panel on the left hand side. As you can see, we have the marketplace dashboard. If we go to the order history, here we'll find this particular order number 602 visible to the marketplace vendor as well. And from here he can view the booking date and the booking slot that has been booked by the marketplace customer there. So here's the details of the same, and from here he can generate the invoice, he can cancel the order, or he can send an email to the customer for the same. Now coming to the marketplace vendors, and the marketplace vendor under his own account panel for the marketplace dashboard there, he'll have the advanced booking system. Under that he has three different options. One is the add booking product, one is the booking product list, and the view questions section. Now under the add booking product, he can add the booking products. Under the booking products list, he'll find the complete list of booking products that he has already created. So let me show you how he can add a booking product that's for the appointment booking type, and I'll also be showing you the booking product list wherein I've already created the dental checkup appointment. I'll be editing that up and I'll be showing you the different values that we have set up there. But before that, let's go to the section that's the add new booking product. So here you can see that we have the booking product types, different booking product types that we have provided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booking product types that we have provided. Today we'll be checking the appointment booking type. So to create an appointment booking product type, you'll have to just choose that up under your advanced booking system and going to the add booking product section. Here you'll find this. You'll have to tap here on the continue button. Now initially you need to enter the basic details for your appointment booking product type. So you'll be setting up the category, you'll be choosing the category, you'll be setting up the product name, the description, the short description for the same, its SKU and the rest of the details there, its image. Then coming down to the contact info, as we have already seen in the previous video as well, you'll set up the location of your particular appointment that you're going to create, and that is then visible to the customers here under the location. Then you can choose to show the contact button to everyone or only to the logged in customers. You can set up the slot duration. You can set up the break between the slots. You can also enter the value in minutes for preventing the scheduling there. So you can enter that up. You can also make available each week. Okay, so if you want to make available each week, you can make it as yes, and you can set the same slot for all days. Whether you want to have the same slot for all of the days, then you just need to enter the slot span from and to values along with the quantity for the same. Otherwise, if you want to have the different slots for all days, then you'll have to choose this option as a no. Then for each of the days, you can set up the slot span from and to values along with the quantity. The days for which you set it, for them, they'll be open and they'll be visible to the customers at the store front end, and the rest of the days would not be visible there to them, and they'll be set as closed. For the slot spans that you're creating, you can also set the quantity there if the slots have the quantity. Otherwise, you can disable that by turning this off, and the quantity slot or the slot has the quantity would be disabled there. So you can choose to enable that now. Then you can enter the quantity for each of the slot spans that you're creating for each of the days of the week there. And lastly, you'll have to just tap on the save button to save the particular product. Now let me edit the product that I've already created to show you the different values that we have set up. So this was the product, and we had set it for or the same slot for each of the days, for all of the days there. So the same slots were visible for each of the days there. Okay, so now let me go to the other section. Let me show you where we want to go. We want to go to the advanced booking system and booking product list. This would bring up the complete list of booking products that we've created already. So here's the dental checkup appointment or the appointment booking product type. I'll just tap edit. I'll tap OK on the prompt there. So here you can see that I've chosen the category as booking. The product name is dental checkup appointment. Dental checkup appointment, the same is visible here. Here I have the demo text. Under the more info we have the location of the same. This is the content. This is the content, the description there, and this is the price for the appointment there that I've set up, the base price. Now coming down here we have the image, the same is visible here at the storefront to the customers. Then here we have the contact info. Here I've set the location, the same is visible here to the customers. On the map, here's the option to set the contact button to show the contact button to everyone or only to the logged in customers. Then here's the booking information for the what we say as the appointment booking product type. So the slot duration is for 50 minutes and the break time between slots is 10 minutes. Prevent scheduling before, that's in minutes, that's 5 minutes. Available every week, yes, I've set it as available every week, so the same slots would be available each of the in coming weeks, or for each of the coming weeks we'll have the same slots there. Do we want to have the same slots for all of the days there? Yes, so I've set these two slots here, and the same are visible for each of the days of the week there. Whether slots have quantity, I've set the quantity as well. You can see the quantity is also there, and the same is then visible here. You can see the slots, the two different slots: 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., 10 to 2, 3 to 7, 10 to 2, 3 to 7. Both of these are visible here, and same for the rest of the days of the week there. The time duration is 50 minutes. The slot duration is 50 minutes for there, as you can see, and then we have the book an appointment section, wherein the customers can easily choose their selected date when they want to have their appointment, and then according to that they can choose their particular slot, and they can proceed further to book the appointment there. So that was much about the plugin itself. That's the Magento 2 Marketplace Advanced Booking System, and I just showed you a brief overview of how you can create a appointment booking product type using this plugin, how the customers can view the product, how they can add the appointment and how they can select the slot for their appointment, how they can add it to the cart and can make a checkout thereafter. So yes, that was much, and if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements, then kindly do reach back to us at support@webcool.com. You can raise a ticket at webcool.uvidesk.com, and if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And yes, and lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.